What's going on? What's going on, my Ghost Rider Apostle? This your man, Ghost Rider, coming to you once again. Hey, just giving you a brief view. Last time we talked, I said I was going to go more in detail. I'm here at the terminal. Stop through in between. I've got to pick up a load tomorrow. Well, not pick up. Delivering a load tomorrow, maybe about an hour and 10 minutes away from here. So I stopped through here through the terminal. So that I take a look at a couple of minor things on the truck, make use of my downtime, do some laundry, since I've got a 10-hour break here. This company I'm with so far, man, so far so good. I'm really, really liking it. I'm really have been impressed, especially with my DM. He's old school. He's been on the trucking side and he's also been on the dispatching side. And what makes it so great is that he's been with this company, I think, I want to say just about when they got started. So he knows all the ins and outs. But what I love the most about him is the fact that he keeps me stacked up. I don't have to bother him or call him about, what are we doing with my next load. Not only that, he also keeps up with my recap hours. So I mean, man, I just have no complaints. And then every time I've had a situation or say, hey, I need, say, all right, if I can try to get another load to get this in for payday, he's like, all right, let me work on it. And he comes through. And I mean, right now I'm in a happy place with this company. Like I said, they've got, so far from what I've seen, the freight is here, and they keep, if you want to run, they're gonna keep you running. And then as far as getting in contact, I mean, you've got multiple ways of contacting people. You got the email, you got the text, and you can leave a voicemail. I mean, but so far, everybody that I've encountered in all the departments, I freaking haven't had any problems with nobody getting back with me, And then the thing that is impressive too is that they're eager to help resolve any issue that you have, and everybody's all friendly and they don't come on the phone with an attitude or anything like that. So I'm just really, really, really liking it. But man, the other day, y'all, this was so crazy. Well, I've got two stories to tell. Let me back up. Last week, man, when I was on 20 westbound going through Louisiana, doggone it, how about, and this is why you got to pay attention. You got to, that when they tell you when you in school or orientation that always scan ahead, man, I'm a firm believer in that, scanning ahead. Well, I was driving down 20 going westbound, headed to Texas. And I'm always scanning ahead and playing, and then as truckers, you play the what if game. Okay, if this happens, what am I going to do in this situation, or how am I going to get out of this, whatnot. Anyway, as I was driving, I seen up maybe 800 yards, there was a kid. Now, mind you, 20 westbound is a 3-lane interstate in one direction, and on the other side, they got eastbound, which is 3 lanes. And about 800 yards up, there's like the off-ramp, the exit, but there was a kid sitting up on top of the ramp with his bicycle. And I was like, that's kind of strange. And it looked like this kid could have been no more than about, I'd say maybe 10 or 11, if that. And I'm like, what? Okay, what's going on? Mind you, we're all doing doggone the speed. The speed limit is 70 miles an hour, 65, 70 miles an hour. So I'm like, in my mind real quick, I'm thinking, okay, maybe he's going to ride along on the shoulder, going opposite direction. How about my biggest fear came to true? How about this kid started trying to walk? He was dodging the cars, walking his bike across this 3-lane interstate. Mind you, cars doing 70 miles an hour. Me and this truck doing 70 miles an hour. And he starts walking out, and then the cars over in my right-hand lane, they came to a stop. And then I was like, oh my gosh, don't cross in front of me. And how about he started crossing in front of me, and at the same time, on my left-hand side, this flatbedder, he was making his way up to pass me, but he couldn't see him yet. And so As he got next to me, man, I laid on my horn, and he crossed the child. I was putting on brakes. As I was putting on brakes, he crossed in front of me and crossed in front of the truck. And then the truck saw him, the flatbedder saw him, and put on brakes. And then he's, to the life of me, to this day, I don't know how he made it to the middle median, but he had to do that same thing all over again. And the thing that came to my mind was like, what in the world? Whose child is this playing doggone chicken with these cars? I was like, wow. Okay, that was that one. Well, how about the other day, man, freaking on my way to Pennsylvania, 81 northbound. And everybody knows how 81 is. You've got a lot of hills, a lot of hard inclines. Okay, I'm in the right-hand lane, going up the hill, and it's like, with all the construction and everything, all us truckers and cars, we're all bunched up trying to, navigate the hill. And there was a freaking school bus on the side of me, and I wasn't paying any mind. I had my distance in front of me, maintaining, trying to navigate. How about, man, this freaking school bus, and y'all know the space that we keep, the following distance space, I had just enough. How about this school bus decides he wants to maneuver his school bus, a whole freaking school bus, into that lane. And and we're going up the hill. First of all, he was behind a truck and he was too close. His following distance on that truck was too close. And then, as the incline gets steeper, our trucks start slowing down. Well, that truck started slowing down, and he was too close. And so he started getting over in my lane. And at first it was like he was with me, but then as I noticed, his bus freaking was veering over into he was trying to get into that little spot, that little space that I had. Man, all I could do was swerve over onto the doggone side curb and lay on my horn, because he had no idea. He was actually trying to switch lanes and get in that space where I was at. And I was only my nose was at the half of his bus. And if I wouldn't have swerved over at the time that I did, man, he would have clipped me, which would have caused me to stop, and then it would have caused a whole chain reaction all behind. It was just crazy. And of course, with these front-facing cameras, it did a critical alert and recorded the video and everything. So after that, man, it scared a school bus driver, y'all. A freaking school bus driver. Good thing there were no kids on it, and it looked like a brand new school bus. But he shouldn't have. Ain't no way in the world that he should be driving a school bus to one like that. And if I could have had the videos, because immediately after that, I called up safety and said, hey, did y'all catch that? And they were like, well, it was nighttime, so night dispatcher made a note to my DM and to safety. And I called the next day, and I inquired about it. They see the video, and they were like, man, good thing you were paying attention. They said, ain't no way in the world that guy should be a bus driver. And then my DM saw it, and he was like, man, you talking about threading the needle of a near miss. It was just crazy. So those are the two things that have been exciting to me. But yeah, like I said, I'll reveal the company later on as I assess it more. But right now, man, I'm in a happy zone. I really am. I'm in a happy zone right now. And then the lanes are just great. And it keeps me close by the house. I don't know what to say. I'm just in a happy zone with this company right now. And like I said, the biggest thing is just how the people treat you and how my DM is, because your DM will make you or break you. But yeah, so I'm doing good. But man, shout outs to everybody. Shout out to the Ghost Posse, man, the original ones that have been hanging in there, man. And then the new subscribers, hey, welcome aboard. We about to get on this venture, on this journey. But you know me, I'm keeping it moving and everything else. So yeah, I'm gonna reveal it to you guys. I'm gonna let y'all know who I'm with. But right before I do that though, I just wanna access. But so far, I'm liking it. I'm really liking it. All right, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all go because, like I said, hopefully they'll be done with my truck tonight, which it's just some simple little bugs. On Freightliners, you always gonna get the doggone ABS and cruise control, little lights in your dashboard every now and then. They just been, for some odd reason, Freightliner is good for doing that. So I'm just getting that cleared off and whatnot. But my truck is running good. Man, it runs good. It carries the weight. You know, coming down here from caught a sweet load. Nestle. I didn't know Nestle was in the medicine. I really didn't. I got like 5 pallets and man, no weight at all. And I was allowed just, you know, coming down back on 81. Shoot, I was averaging about 11 miles per gallon. So I'm doing good. But all right, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all go. Like, subscribe, comment. I'm gonna keep y'all updated. But like I always say, hey, peace out and keep it moving.